been Goats Las Vegas Review Journal. Mark, can you just take us through what happened in that Florida game and what the recovery process has been like since then?
Yeah, I mean, obviously disappointed. I kind of thought I put that behind me, but got a real good second opinion. Kind of had a game plan going in. Took 2 weeks to see if I could return, knowing that was probably the last possible date that I could get the surgery to be back in time for tonight, or for tomorrow. So feel really good, feel really confident, excited to get back.
Jesse Granger at The Athletic. Obviously having 2 surgeries back to back, I guess, how different was this one, and what about this one makes you more confident that this one can keep you healthy for good?
Definitely different. Obviously, as you know, I saw a different doctor. Saw Jack's doctor. Obviously seen the success that he's had with his surgery. Obviously I think I had a really successful surgery the first time. Just unfortunately it came back, so I had to try and do something different. And, I think right from the start I felt good. Took away a lot of my pain and relieved a lot of my symptoms days after the surgery, so that gave me a lot of comfortability.
Danny Webster, Las Vegas Sun. When you got back to training camp, you said you had felt great and you were having probably one of the best starts to a season of your career, and then all of that happens. Just how frustrating was it as far as the mental aspect and just not being able to continue what you had done to start the season?
Yeah, I mean, hard to explain. I mean, pretty emotional, brought some tears to my eyes, obviously, but I'm excited to be back. Been a long 2 years, so I don't want to miss this. I want to play with these guys, so I'm excited to get back.
Ed Graney, Review Journal. During the rehab, was there a time where you said, can I get back for the playoffs, or was it the whole time you were pretty sure if everything went right, you'd be back for this time?
Well, I mean, I had steps, right? Like I said, I had 2 weeks to see if I could return and finish out the season. And I had a bad setback, so I knew that if I met the goals, the first one being the first month, and start skating in 6 weeks, see how that went. I just haven't had any setbacks, so obviously everything had to align for me to be ready to go for the playoffs, and thankfully it has. I've taken multiple MRIs, CT scans to confirm it. So over this last 2 weeks was just getting ready to be ready to play, and I know my back's good. It was about just being mentally and physically ready to go. Basically in other areas. I'm playing my first game in 3 months, basically in a playoff game, so I know it's a big jump, but like I said, I don't want to miss it.
Mark, welcome back. Mike McIntyre from the Winnipeg Free Press. I'm sure you would have been thrilled to be back against anybody, regardless of your playing. Is there anything extra special about the fact you're going to face your hometown team in the first round? And I guess part B of that is just, what are you expecting from the Jets team that you're going to face?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun to play at home. My parents won't be there; they'll be here, so it'll be a little different for that. But I guess I got to convince a lot of people, a lot of friends, to wear Knights jerseys to the game in Winnipeg. But they're a big team, physical team. They got guys that can grind you down. So their goaltenders is really good. But you can't look too much into them, especially going into game one. Obviously, after game one, you're gonna find things that you got to tweak. But for us, we're playing really well right now, going into the playoffs. We were able to win the conference by playing good hockey. So we'll focus on us leading into game one, and if we need to make tweaks, we'll make tweaks as the series goes along.
Sean Reynolds with Sportsnet. You talked about it being a big jump to start out in the playoffs. I guess you could look at it one of two ways: either that you're coming in and having to jump into the pressure cooker and the speed being at its highest of the season, or you could also look at it as coming in and being extremely fresh and being, a bit of a positive there. How do you look at that balance between, rust versus rest?
I would have liked to have played all 82 games this year, but obviously it didn't happen. I think my body's in a great spot. It feels great. I guess sometimes I'm unfortunate, but like I said, it's tough. I haven't played a game in three months, so it's going to be a bit of an adjustment. But I'm fortunate that the team's playing well. I don't have to come in and try and be a dominant figure. I can just come in and be and play with my line mates. Hopefully, help on the power play. Just little things to try to make this team look just a little bit better than what we've been playing. I don't know. That never crosses my mind really. I want to keep playing. I want to play as long as I can. You play to win. And this time of year is why you want to be in this situation. So I'm not worried about that at all right now.
Mark, what was the biggest thing you observed in the second half of the season, the way the team kind of came out of the break? Obviously, they went into the break struggled, but now 22 to 30, I think it was. Just what was the biggest thing that took away?
Just win. We found ways to win a game every night we played. We were right there, giving ourselves a chance to win the game. Had lots of guys go down, lots of guys step up. We played 5 goalies after the All-Star break. They all got wins, so it's a resilient group. Bodes well for us going forward. But the dynamic's changing now. I can't dwell on playing good in the regular season. You got to play well in the playoffs to win games. Ultimately, now you got to win 4-7.
Bruce mentioned that he asked you to be around the team more while you were doing rehab. I guess what was that like compared to the last time? And how much do you think it helped you staying around the team and being around things?
I don't know. Last year I had a lot of my rehab out of town. A lot of one-on-one stuff. So I wasn't in the city a lot actually. So this year stayed put. It was better for me on and off the ice. So my wife was pregnant, so didn't really want to spend a ton of time away there. So I was at the rink every day. It's tough when you're not playing; you don't feel part of it. So you try to incorporate yourself. Either hop into a meeting, just hop into a meeting, or stick around for the post-game celebration, stuff like that. Just try to bring a smile on your face. It's not always easy every day when you're injured.
What has Father been like so far?
That's fun. Changed my life for sure.
So one more, Mark. Does it help kind of going back to the lineup with guys you played a lot with?
Yeah, I mean, I've pretty much played almost every shift with Stevie since, I don't know, December when he got traded here. So that helps for sure. With his speed, he can kind of carry me a little bit out there to start. So once I get my legs underneath me, it'll help a lot. And with Amla, it was pretty much, I think he was the last winger I played with when I got hurt. So it's nice that Butch has given me some familiarity and hopefully don't disrupt too much team chemistry. Just get in there and play.